Hello everyone, welcome to another Star Stable video. My camera battery is flashing red at me. I do have another one, but Moira is sleeping on my lap. I can't stand up right now. Anyways, that's beside the point. Hello everyone. Today, if you are looking at the Star Stable screen, we have meet Birkir and Hanami. I probably said those names wrong. The brand new Star Stable magic horses. I'm a tad bit late to this because I've had university stuff and also a bit of technical difficulties. Just a little bit, you know, the usual. Working with technology just means you get a couple of technical difficulties sometimes. But yeah, I'm sorry for all the videos that are coming out today. I have 3 planned to come out today. That's a lot. So if you are missing any of those videos, make sure to check them out. I have a new create a character feature which you can change your starter clothes. We also have a giveaway and we have this video right here. So if you did miss any of those and you're interested, check them out. But yeah, anyways, let's just get into this video. I have seen very little of these horses. I've obviously seen the thumbnail and I saw the first spoiler picture Star Stable posted on their Instagram. I don't like watching actual spoilers because they go into game files. Star Stable doesn't actually like going into the game files and stuff. I just don't support spoilers. Don't come at me, like, that's just me. So yeah, I haven't seen any of the videos. I've managed to steer clear of them on Instagram and everything. So actually no, I did see one thing. There's the pets are spiders, and I did see that. Kind of made me sad that I spoiled that kind of for myself. There's lots to read through. Okay, your vegan folklore abounds. You guys can't see because of my face cam. Wow, look at that. I just moved myself. Wow, okay. I could do another thing where I flip my face cam. Look. I hate this. I hate this with a passion. Your vegan folklore abounds with tales of tree spirits appearing as horses, and nearly every tree has its own story. The Birkir is the horse of birch trees. Minecraft? Hey, if you want to watch me play Minecraft, twitch.tv/JustAnotherPixel, or you can go to my VODs channel, which is JustAnotherPixel VODs. I'll link him in the description. Little self-promo, my bad, sorry. Encountering a Birkir is a sign of a new beginning. After overcoming hardship, they are most common in springtime and regularly aid lost travelers. As spring crept over the land, a grove of birch trees stirred, shaking off their winter slumber. Their waking was disturbed by a traveler in the forest crossing back and forth. The trees watched the traveler wander in circles before finally admitting they were lost. The traveler sat at the base of a birch tree, tears welling up in their eyes as they begged for some sign from the forest of where to go. A breeze blew across the traveler's cheek. When they turned, they saw it was not a tree they were leaning against, but the leg of a horse. That must have been a really big horse. The horse was white and black with green leaves budding from its mane, unless like the tree literally morphed into a horse and the horse morphed into a tree. The horse's gaze offered help. Gratefully, the traveler followed the Birkir to the edge of the wood and made it safely home. The Birkir takes after the Mawari, as straight and slender as the trunks of birch trees. While they normally resemble birch trees, they can magically disguise themselves as normal horses. I love that, actually. I think the Mawari does fit a birch tree quite well, and I don't mind the Mawaris. I think they are a nice horse. I'm excited to see the coat of this horse. I think the thing that really brought down the Mawaris for me was actually their coats. So yeah, like, I love them. It's just they had, like, you know, the plain Jane black white horse. So I'm excited to see different. Yes, they love racing to feel the wind through their manes, but are just as happy to stand perfectly still, letting the breeze rustle their mane and tail. Like their trees, they are observant and therefore rarely get lost, and are excellent judges of character. Naturally brave, they are ready to dive into the next adventure with their rider. Where can I get this horse? Near the lighthouse in Moorland. This horse appears during limited time. 950 star coins. And now we have Hanami. The Hanami belong to cherry trees and are a symbol of rebirth and herald of spring. Like blossoms, they are a reminder to treasure the beauty of today, for it may be wilted and gone tomorrow. Aww. That's precious, but will return again. Word of Yonyao spread all the way to Japan. As a gift of friendship, the emperor sent cherry trees, which were planted in the long since overgrown gardens of Doors Abbey. The journey was difficult on the trees, and it seemed they did not survive the winter, yet when spring came, a few pink buds appeared. With careful tending, the tree with careful tending the trees live. The garden was a favorite place to celebrate friendship. I'm sorry, I can't read. But the Sakura eventually succumbed to the wilderness. Do I have a horse named Sakura? I feel like I do. The original trees dying unless that's the name of one of the old tree horses, I'm not sure. The original trees dying until only one was left, and once more it did not seem to survive the winter. Yet when spring came, the final tree produced one last giant bud that fell a foal of blossoms and bark inside. The foal grew quickly but disappeared when the last cherry blossoms withered away, only returned the following year happy in the garden. In modern times, cherry blossom trees on Jorvik are few and far between, but the legend of Hanami and the gifted Sakura saplings lives on. To the untrained eye, the Hanami appear as a regular Percheron working horse, but to those who are magically inclined, their flowing flowery manes and bark-like coats are a sight to behold. Depending on their mood, they can appear in their natural cherry tree color as an ordinary horse. They are calm, happy to stop and smell the flowers, and take in the natural beauty around them. As companions, they are steadfast and fearless, taking their rider into whatever adventures await. Lighthouse, 850 star coins for this one. Now we have the Bitey the Birch Spider. Okay, that is kind of a really cute name. Beware, this spider is on a mission to eat through anything and everything in sight. No snack is safe, whether it is a big bag of chips or the saddlebag it sits in. Despite their all-consuming appetite, Bitey has a heart of gold and will not make a meal out of you or your horse. Don't joke about that. I don't like spiders. Not because they can bite me, but because I don't like how they move. It gives me like the... Yeah. I'm sorry, spiders. I don't mean to be mean. Cherry the Chomper. Why are these names actually giving me life? Despite their ferocious name, Cherry the Chomper has a more refined palate than their friend Bitey. They can only be tempted to take one nibble of a meal no matter how decadent. With this... Oh no, my camera just died. With this picky demeanor, you would expect a royally sour attitude, but rest assured Cherry is as lovely as the tree they named after, and they both cost 350 star coins. Let me just remove Moira. I have to get a battery. Oh, Moira's not on my lap anymore. Oh. Right, bringing myself back over to the side as we're gonna go ahead and react to this 35-second trailer now. 27,000 views. I don't know why I'm saying this. I'm kind of nervous. I have kind of high hopes for these horses because the tree horses are horses that I did miss because I don't think my computer was working at the time. Either way, I didn't get to log on and buy them. So I did miss out on the tree horses, and they are very, very pretty. So I have high hopes for these horses. I find it interesting, but I kind of love the fact that it's one set of magic horses, but they're different breeds. I'll try not to pause, but I can't help myself. Look at the eyes. The eyes. Okay, this Mawari is gorgeous. I love paint horses. You guys know I'm a sucker for paint horses. Okay, that was a nice transition, like that little zoomy zoom between them. That was nice editing. I'm sorry, I can't help myself. Pretty. The Percheron really reminds me of the rock horses, just recolored to look like a tree from that certain angle. Okay. So wait, when are these horses coming out? Did it tell us? Is it this month? Is it this week? I think it might. They usually give us the trailer the week before, but they haven't put a date yet. Is it at the end? No, it's not at the end. Okay, so here we can actually see the little spider pets here. Like, I'm not mad. I like the fact that we're getting natural colored spiders because we do have unnatural colored spiders. This little white one down here looks like it'll match with like, it'll match with like outfits. Although it does have green eyes, which would annoy me because then I'd have to have like a green outfit to match the green eyes. The other one does kind of remind me of the pink one, just with brown instead, which I do like them. Look, I like the spiders. I think they're done very well. The reason I think they're done very well is because they give me the like shivers up my spine whenever I see their little legs walk. I hate it. Where I live now, touch wood, it doesn't get as many spiders as where I lived before. I kind of lived in the outback a bit, so we got quite a few like big Australian spiders. But let's talk about these horses here. I really like this horse. I think it looks really good. I can't like see all the texture because obviously this video is lower quality than seeing them in the actual game yourself. I love the color of this paint horse. This horse is gorgeous by itself. The only thing I'm not a big fan of is the eyes. I feel like the eyes look plasticky, unrealistic, doesn't look like it matches in with the rest of the horse. Yeah, it just doesn't look like it matches in with the Star Stable graphics. I think this one is a little bit better. It's something about this one, but also it means that I feel like, oh, Moira's coming back to my lap. I feel like this is going to mess with my outfits. Like, I like the plain colored eyes because otherwise if I put purple on this horse, sometimes I might be like, I can't just leave it purple because it's got green and blue in its eyes, you know? Anyways, that's just my opinion, but I also really like this horse, buckskin horse. I think I'm liking the little bit of texture up in the mane, up at the top here. Got a little bit of streaks. I love it when they like outline the ears in black. I think that's really pretty in horses. Yeah, let's look at this. I'm liking this. Oh, okay, wait. Yeah, for some reason, wait, it's coming up, isn't it? I just feel like this horse looks like it should be so much more stiff. Oh gosh. These transitions are so difficult. This angle here just made me think of the rock horse, just retextured. I love the mane though. The flowers in the mane are really pretty. But yeah, this horse just looks so stiff. It's almost like the texture is so good. It's almost too good, you know? And I do like the green here. I feel like it would definitely look bad without the green. There's just something about the green and the pink with me when I'm thinking about outfits for this horse. I'm like, oh, I guess if you use like pink, it would work. I'm always just thinking of outfits because outfits are just important to me and looking nice. I like these horses a lot. Like, don't get me wrong. I feel like I find it hard to be mean. I genuinely don't see anything wrong with these horses. I feel like sometimes the only thing that I can comment on is the things that I'm not sure how I feel about. And honestly, I do genuinely like these horses. I am going to be buying them. Subscribe for that. Oh my gosh, influencer in the house. But yeah, I am going to be buying them. I need to come up with names. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep Birkir and Hanami. Yeah, I do like them. I think Star Stable's done a great job. And I think that I can't say my final decisions until I see them in the game. And even then, in my first update video, I might be like, I don't know how I feel about this. But once you ride the horse for a couple of days, I feel like that's when my opinion has fully set in. Should I do like a final opinion on some of the horse breeds? I feel like maybe I should do that. I don't know. I feel like that might be fun because your opinion kind of changes the longer you have a horse, I feel. But yeah, let me know how you guys feel about these horses in the comments below. I do actually, wait, this angle makes the mane on the Birkir horse look amazing. Yeah, I think the longer that I look at these horses, I am starting to enjoy them. The things that I'm going to be looking out for in the game, why does the eye look so weird here? I think it's just the angle. Things that I want to look out for is what the actual texture looks like in the game, whether they're very smooth or maybe they have a little bit of fur texture. What the maybe what the flowers actually look like in the game. Hopefully the flowers don't actually look too flat because obviously like those flowers wouldn't be painted onto the mane. They'd probably be actual flowers. So seeing how that actually looks in the game. Also the eyes. I think my biggest concern is the eyes on the natural one and how easy it is to make outfits. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking of right now. Let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments below. But yeah, I don't have much else to say about these horses. Let's just quickly see what people on Instagram have said because the YouTube comments are turned off. This is so awesome. I love the 2 different models. Did not expect that. I agree. I love the fact that there's 2 different models. I think that's also really good because a lot of the time, like if they gave us 2 Percherons, not everyone likes the Percherons. So the actual breed of the horse influences whether people like the magic horse. I think that's a big thing. In this magical drop, we have like the Mawari or the Percheron, but you'll still have people being like, I like the Percheron magical, but I don't like the Percheron in general. So a little bit unfortunate, but there's not too much we can do to work around that. I think they've matched up the horse with the breed that the horse with the tree, a birch tree definitely suits, not a stock horse. Does that make sense? I'll say I like the natural coats. My opinion on the magical ones aren't as nice. The Lusitano ones were so beautiful. I do miss the Lusitano ones. I see people kind of comparing them to the old versions, and I would be very interested to see if they actually genuinely meant to make them copy of the Lusitanos but not copyrighted, because I think that was created by someone who left the company and didn't give them the copyright that they needed to release them again or something. I don't know how much they actually meant to directly copy. Please note that these horses are inspired by the previous one-time only magical bar carts. Yeah, so I guess they're heavily inspired, but I don't think they wanted to be 100% the same. I find it really interesting. From this picture, I genuinely couldn't see that that was a Mawari horse. But anyways, that is my opinion. I think this might have been the longest reaction video that I've ever made, although there was a lot of talking here in the description. So yeah, once again, let me know your guys' opinions, remembering that your opinion's probably going to change when you see them in the game, things like that. But yeah, if you guys are having an awesome day, or had an awesome day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. See you later. Bye bye.